happy Sunday. At least it's Sunday morning when I'm filming this. I'm doing my best to get this out quickly, okay? And I need to go get a workout in. So maybe that will be the, maybe that'll hold me accountable for speaking quickly on my thoughts real fast here on this Sunday, just in relation to a few things. So one, thank you so much if you've tuned into my recent videos, especially the one that was also posted earlier today, because I'm hoping to get this out on Sunday, regarding sneakers and storytelling in 2025. I'm sure there are some hot takes from at least my perspective of how I feel, but be sure to tap into that video. I really, really appreciate it. And there is an Easter egg of what will appear on the channel very soon for an unboxing. But there are pairs dropping this month in August. We know it's a really expensive month depending on how many things you're chasing. We'll talk about that later on at the end of the month. But today, I'm not sure what I got myself into in terms of trying to be a helping hand, okay? So we know that I was able to hit on the EQL raffle for the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, right? And listen, I have plans later on this month to be out of town, so the shoe better go ahead and ship so that I can get it off to my friend, because again, I have plans for traveling, but I have extended my services, okay, to other good friends, okay? Actually, one of my closest friends, okay? The friend that I'm always gifting pairs to, whether it's to her, my nieces and nephews, okay? So if you know the Nike Air Max, the 1000, right? I think the 3D era that we're in, I appreciate it because like we're always whining and complaining about innovation and getting something different and something new. Okay, that's it. Like, we can't get more innovative in terms of like tech and the creation of the upper of a shoe. Here for it. Appreciate us seeing these steps be taken. Of course, Zellerfeld leading the market in that. So the original pairs that we saw, they were only at ComplexCon, and then you saw them in Paris as well for Paris Fashion Week. I am trying to assist on getting the oat pair on Nike, y'all. It's 300 pairs. You know what? But I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up 10 toes down for this 10-minute draw on sneakers. And then the black pair is on Zellerfeld. So I'm gonna try for both. It's not even for her. She's trying to surprise and gift somebody. So I'm gonna do my best, okay? I am gonna be the friend that shows up the best that I possibly can. I have forewarned her though. It's likely an L. And if it's not an L, I'm playing the lottery. I don't even play the lottery. But if I hit this here, oh no, baby. Lottery will be played. I'm entering some type of raffle or something for money, okay? If I'm able to hit on 300 pairs, crazy limited, insanely limited, okay? Like my friend's Adidas pair, okay? The friends and family pair wasn't even, I don't think, was it 300 limited? I don't remember how many pairs he had, but 300 is insane. So wish me luck. That's what I'm trying to assist with here very soon this next weekend. And then we know that the Air Jordan 1 Low Nigel Better With Time will drop. And listen, I offered my services up again to try to use my sneakers account to hit for someone. Like last year, there may be a method to the madness. It was all a joke, but clearly, whatever. It was all a joke when I said, hey, go 6 sizes up. I mean, I went like 6.5 sizes up. I was actually able to hit on the Wu-Tang Dunk last year. Again, I didn't want the shoe. I've gotten rid of most of my Dunk highs. I didn't want the shoe. I was still able to hit. I was. So let's see if we have any luck with that. And again, I put out like on my stories, like, hey, I'm all game for continuing to spread this good karma, good energy around. I believe that it will always come back to me. So yes, like I'm going to try to help somebody if they need it. Hey, so post-workout, also editing me checking in. Listen, got the workout in, okay? You see it. I did the work on this Sunday. Yeah, so very excited, okay? So friend, I was trying to go for the 13.4 for the Nigel, again, Better With Time Air Jordan 1 Low. They hit because, of course, Nigel had an event. And so some people were able to actually secure pairs like in hand, which is great. We love the on-hand things, okay? I love the pop-up that happened in Chicago for the Undefeated 4. Really happy to see this happen for the Nigel pair too, which means I am now firmly on the hook for the size 10, which I'm glad I checked because I really thought it was a 10.5. It is a 10. I have confirmed. All right, let's carry on with the video. Be able to get a shoe. I know there's one friend that wanted like a 10, you know, they're a 10.5, another one is a 13. So if I'm able to help, I'm definitely going to try and help them out because you know what? I remember when I wanted the Nike SB Dunk Low Dodgers and my good friend down in Dallas, his local shop, his skate shop had them in my size. He went in, picked them up, shipped them to me. I paid him and, you know, forever grateful for that to have a pair like just listen, just help each other out, okay? So I'm gonna see. Now, I do find it interesting, right? We've seen a lot of the comments and the thoughts surrounding the Better With Time pair. On the very positive side, I will say personally for myself, I really like seeing him and both Joe Freshgoods celebrate the longevity they've had and continuing to have an impact to, be something exciting and positive within the culture. I think that's great, right? We had, the Age Well, and now we have Better With Time. So I just wanted to point that out. I think that's really great for the both of them. And I know some people are all game, like they love this. They think it's a really, really wearable Jordan 1 Low. On the flip side, people are saying really this, like as a follow-up to the brick by brick. And you know what? Again, sneakers are subjective, so people are not going to feel the same about shoes. Two things can definitely be true at once. In terms of somebody doesn't have to if you're just liking this, like it's only because it's a Nigel. I think that will be true for some people. They will, because it's associated with Nigel, it will elevate the pair for them. That also doesn't mean somebody is only buying it because of that. They can genuinely like it. Now, I do think it's interesting that, I don't think people dislike Age midsoles as much as they said they did. I don't think people dislike scuffed shoes as much as they say they did. Maybe it just took the right person to come along and co-sign those two things being together. I think that is true for some people, right? But you know what? Some are not going to want this shoe at all. They don't care about it. I actually just recently sold my black toe low. Wasn't being worn. Last time I wore it, I was just like, whatever. So got rid of it for the low. That is out the door. So I am wishing everyone luck on that Nigel Jordan 1 Low. Better With Time. Again, if I'm able to hit, great for friends. I don't care. Really am hoping though that I somehow pull a magic rabbit out of a hat and I'm able to hit on the 1 of 300 pairs when it comes to this Nike 1000. I don't see it happening, but we will hope, okay? And the other thing that I find interesting, right? The times that we're in. Do you guys remember? Do we remember, right, the craze for the Adidas YZY Waverunner? And mine is still in amazing condition. Like, I wear it, but it's still in just amazing condition because I do my best not to beat my shoes up, especially because trying to get your hands on another one of these, right? Even in reaching out to people that were able to help you. I don't know if that's going to be all that possible now. Actually, impossible. But this was one of the highest retailing sneakers, right? That wasn't designer for some time because a lot of, 700 V1s and V2s, they would retail at, that 240 price point or higher. This one certainly retailed higher. But people didn't seem to have crazy hesitation in paying for it. Like the Waverunner for some is the only thing that they've kept in their closet, after everything that's happened between him and the brand. And listen, 100% get it. Like I stand where I have, again, some pairs still in my closet. A lot of them I've donated and given away. And then would I buy anything more? No. And a lot of you are there too, right? You enjoy the things that you already have. Maybe you already spent your money on, you've already been gifted. Moving past that, you're not going to buy anything that he chooses to put out. And noted, same. Have you seen though the hesitation or people that are bulking back though at the Adidas Jellyfish? Because we have an official release date for that sneaker. And yes, it is priced at $300 retail. So, I joked in a recent video, so what if we see retros hit $250 retail? And because there will always be a price somebody is willing to pay, right? Somebody is absolutely willing to pay the $300 price point for the Jellyfish. Like they were willing to pay a higher price for this Waverunner. But you have so many that are not. So I'm curious, if you were someone where you paid the listed amount for a Waverunner and you see this Jellyfish, does that price give you pause because it's at $300? I'm just curious, right? Again, it's just an interesting observation that I'm seeing with people saying $300, they're crazy, right? So again, there's always a price someone is willing to pay. That just depends on the design, on the style preference, right? It just depends, but I just find it really interesting, right? So that's it. That's all I got. Just sharing those thoughts. Again, please wish me luck on this Nike 1000 on these 3D printed pairs. I'm going to try my best, guys. But again, I really hope you have an amazing Sunday. Take it easy. Enjoy yourself. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.